Hi, everybody. It's Mrs. Friedman. We're making our way through part one of Inside Out and Back Again. And we are up to the poem Early Monsoon. The last time we read, the family was trying to decide if they should leave. And Ha and her brother Brother Coy decided to make a pact to not leave to save their papaya and chicks. So we are up to Early Monsoon. We pretend the monsoon has come early. In the distance, bombs explode like thunder, slashes lighten the sky, gunfire falls like rain. Distant yet within ears, within eyes, not that far away after all. April 20th. So the war is very close to them. They can hear bombs, they can see um, flashes of what looks like thunder in the sky, which is really gunfire falling like rain. And to make themselves feel better, they pretend that a monsoon has come early. And if you know anything about what a monsoon is, it is a tropical weather storm that is just really windy and rainy and loud. And to make themselves feel better, to feel like they're not at war, they like to pretend that it's the monsoon that has come, that that's the nature and not necessarily war that is not that far away. So that was April 20th. The president resigns. On TV, President Thieu looks sad and yellow. What has happened to his tan? His eyes brim with tears. This time, they look real. I can no longer be your president, but I will never leave my people or our country. Mother lifts one brow, what she does when she thinks I'm lying. April 21st. So the president has stepped down, which means North communist, it will be a lot easier for them to come in and take over the South. And this time, Ha says that it's not really crocodile tears, that his tears look real. But Mother lifts one eyebrow because she knows this man is a liar. And that when he says, I can no longer be your president, but I will never leave my people or our country, she's raising her brow because she knows he is probably lying and that he is probably getting the heck out of there. Okay, watch over us. Uncle Son returns and tells us to be ready to leave any day. Don't tell anyone, or all of Saigon will storm the port. Only Navy families can board the ships. Uncle Son and Father graduated in the same Navy class. It was mere luck that Uncle Son didn't go on the mission where Father was captured. Mother pulls me close and pats my head. Father watches over us even if he's not here. Mother tells me she and Father have a pact. If war should separate them, they know to find each other through Father's ancestral home in the north. April 24th. So Uncle Son tells them to be ready to leave and that no one can know because they will all try to get on this same Navy ship in the port and that only Navy families can board these ships. And we know that Ha's father was in the Navy and that Uncle Son wasn't on that same mission or he might have been captured. Mother tells Ha that Father, wherever he is watching over us and that they have a deal that if they're ever separated, that they'll find each other through Father's ancestral home in the north. So Father's family home that was passed down from generation in the north. So the fear of Father not knowing where they are, maybe they will meet up one day in the north to find each other. Crisscrossed packs. Pedal, pedal, Mother's feet push the sewing machine. The faster she pedals, the faster stitches appear on heavy brown cloth. Two rectangles make a pack. A long strip makes a handle to be strapped across the wearer's chest. Hours later, the stitches appear in slow motion, the needle a worm laying tiny eggs that sink into brown cloth. The tired worm reproduces much more slowly at the end of the day than at the beginning when Mother started. The first of 5 bags. Brother Coy says too loudly, "Make only 3." Mother goes to a high shelf, bringing back Father's portrait. "Come with us, or we'll all stay. Think, my son, your action will determine our future." Mother knows this son cannot stand to hurt anyone, anything. "Look at Father. Come with us, so father will be proud you obeyed your mother while he's not here. I look at my toes, feeling Brother Coy's eyes burn into my scalp. I also feel him slowly nodding. Who can go against a mother who has become gaunt like bark from raising 4 children alone? April 26th. So, mother is making backpacks for the children and herself to wear when they flee. And she's stitching and she's stitching. And there's some figurative language in here where she describes the needle a worm laying tiny eggs that sink into brown cloth. So there is some imagery of the stitches, and there's also a metaphor for that needle being like a worm laying eggs. And it moves slower at the end of the day because mother is tired. So she's making 5 bags. There's 4 siblings and herself. But Brother Coy says, make only 3, which is his way of telling mother, don't make one for me and don't make one for Ha. We're not going. And mother uses her husband's portrait and she brings it down and she shows it to her son and says, the decisions you make will impact our family. And make father proud. Let him know that you obeyed your mother even when he's not here. And Brother Coy, without even looking, Ha knows that he's looking at her and that he's nodding. And that you can't go against mother who has become gaunt like bark. There's a simile. She's so thin, it's like she's like bark from a tree from raising 4 children alone. So they can't go against mother. Choice. In each pack, 1 pair of pants, 1 pair of shorts, 3 pairs of underwear, 2 shirts, sandals, toothbrush and paste, soap, 10 palms of rice grains, 3 clumps of cooked rice. 1 choice. I choose my doll, once lent to a neighbor who left it outside where mice bit her left cheek and right thumb. I love her more for her scars. I dress her in a red and white dress with matching hat and booties that mother knitted. April 27th. So this is what they're bringing with them. They're all bringing everything in this first stanza. The same clothes, the same food, the same toothpaste. But then mother says everyone gets to choose one thing they can bring with them. And she chooses her doll that's been left outside and chewed on. She loves her more for her scars, that she's been through so much. And she dresses her in an outfit that her mother knitted for her. So that is the only thing that Ha is bringing with her from her home. No books, no drawings, no mementos of her and her life. Literally clothes, food, and a doll. And that's April 27th. Here's our last poem for this time. It's called Left Behind. 10 gold-rimmed glasses father brought back from America when he trained before I was born. Brother Quang's report cards, each ranking him first in class, beginning in kindergarten. Vines of bougainvillea, fully in bloom, burgundy and white like the colors of our house. Vines of jasmine in front of every window that remind mother of the North. A cowboy leather belt Brother Vu sewed on mother's machine and broke her needle. That was when he adored Johnny Cash more than Bruce Lee. A row of glass jars Brother Coy used to raise fighting fish. 2 hooks and a hammock where I nap. Photographs. Every Tet at the zoo, father in his youth, mother in her youth, baby pictures where you can't tell whose bottom is exposed for all the world to see. Mother chooses 10 and burns the rest. We cannot leave evidence of father's life that might hurt him. April 27th evening. So these are all the things that they've had to leave behind. And it's sad because it's their life. Glasses, report cards, flowers, a cowboy belt, a row of glass jars, a hammock and hooks, and lots of photographs. Photographs are memories, and mother can only choose, I think it says 10, to take with her. Her whole life, her children's lives, are down to 10 pictures. and she has to burn the rest because she doesn't want to leave evidence of father's life that might hurt him. If the North finds pictures of him and knows that his family was once there and they escaped, maybe they would assume that father escaped. And if they found him, he could be in trouble. She doesn't know. So she has to burn all those other pictures. So imagine your whole children's lives, your whole life down to 10 pictures of memories. It's pretty rough. So that's April 27th in the evening. We're going to stop there, but you can assume that the next day in the next section, we are leaving South Vietnam. So I hope you enjoyed listening, and I hope everyone's doing well. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Don't struggle. We are here to help you. Have a great day.